Hello everybody, how we doing? Good, I hope. Welcome to another episode here on WildCraft. So yeah, good to see you. And what we're doing today is, as you can see now, we've finished emptying the water temple around. So we are going to literally take it down now. What I thought I'd do first of all though is, as you can see, we're in the wild cam, so let's just fly around a second whilst I stay there. So what we can see is the whole temple is drained of water. There is nothing left there at all. We're actually slightly out, but what I found interesting was when we came down to the bottom area, this bottom area here was completely drained, but we didn't actually get any spawns at all while there was water in it. So the spawnable area for these guardians is actually from the base level of the temple to the roof level, and there is actually slightly more on the top of this roof than is shown there, because I remember taking a couple of blocks out of it. So yeah, so we've emptied all that out, and as you can see here now, it's just literally an empty temple, which is all good. And the inside's all pretty much empty apart from the floors. We just go through here. Just got my usual stuff there. So what I'm going to do now is set the camera up, and we're going to take this temple down because we do not want the temple at all. So yeah, thought we'd do a time lapse. Hope you enjoy. Well, we have cleared everything out, as you can see, and I've moved basically the portal and all the chests at the top here, and we can get access down here via the ladder, because I need to take this a bit further down. So that's literally the area where the items were, and we're going to have to be careful, though we're not going to go too far down anyway, so we just need to be aware where the spawning area is for the bits and pieces. And in terms of picks, as you can see, I nearly worn them out. So I went through that one pick there, 58 durability left, and I went through that one there, 100 durability left. So I nearly went through 2 efficiency 5 picks, just destroying that, and it took me just over an hour, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, a lot quicker than draining all the water out of this anyway, and probably a lot quicker than the next bit. So what I'm going to do is quickly repair those. It only cost me a few XP, 5 XP. That can't be bad. And this one should be the same, 5 XP. And it's always cheaper to do it with a pick. And try to pick the diamonds, because it will cost probably 4 diamonds. So it's easier to make a pick and do that. So we've got 2 new picks again, so that's really good. And I've just been gathering some stuff. So you can see over here we've got this island, which I think is the original one, and there's another one you can kind of see at the corner of the screen over there, which isn't quite flat yet. And there's another one in this corner, that I've just finished flattening now, and we got a load of sand from there because I wanted sand, but there's something else I wanted to show you, because I was over on that island, and from that island straight ahead of us, and you'll start seeing it coming into view now. We haven't got the render distance up very much, but in fact let's just do that a second. Let's go into the video. Let's see if we can go up to 32, and it's going to reload again, so hopefully we'll be able to see everything. Let's just let it load. So there's the island that I've cleared out recently. Behind us we can see where the Guardian Temple is, and we've got the beacon there to help us with that. So dead ahead of us we've got this island. So as you can see, it's not too far away. So I noticed there was a lot of sand on it, and I thought, you know what, I could get some more sand from there because I needed it for the next bit I'm going to do, which is a bit of a fun project. But I don't know if you can see this. Whoops. Try and do that in there, but zoom in. Yeah, you know what that is? That's a Guardian Temple. So really bizarrely, there's a Guardian Temple just there, and there's our Guardian Temple just there. As far as I know, it's not explored. Let's go and see, actually, because what we should get is the mining fatigue when we get close to it. I've not actually checked this, and there's another place to get sand over there, but yeah, this is so close to where we were as well. There's lots of Guardians there, that's for sure. They'll probably start zapping me. Oh, hey guy. So, are we going to get the mining fatigue? Has someone been in this one, perhaps? Nothing happening, is there? Because normally you'll get the Elder Guardians do their bit of whatever they do. So let's just go back over here a second. I think I'm going to hop out the boat quickly while we're here. So I've got no mining fatigue on me, so let's just... No, he's in there. Wow. Can we kill him? Let's go and kill him. There's mining fatigue anyway. Oh, we got him. So yeah, unexplored, which is pretty handy, really. I think it's as far as that goes. Yeah, so I don't think you can't really see very much anyway. So we're not really going to explore this today because I'm not equipped for it. But yeah, it just goes to show they do actually spawn quite close together sometimes as well, because I've scoured these seas looking for them and I never found one, and then just completely by accident we have this one here. So even on this render distance you can actually see our over there, so we're within 32 chunks, probably about 30 chunks away from it. So yeah, pretty strange. Doesn't allow anything to be done with it. It's too far away, I think, to make two useful farms. I think it's only if you get them right next to each other you can do that. I think they're way too far away. It's unloaded. You can't do anything with it. But interesting. So we'll have to do that in another episode. Go exploring and kill the other two Guardians and see how many sponges we've got. So I think it's time to start digging down, because I'd like to get down to bedrock, or as far as we can, to give us as much space as possible for dropping the mobs and killing them and collecting them. So I figured we had a lot of this gunpowder, why not make some TNT? So I've just set up a little test, and we're going to see what this does first of all. Now I did think I could do this for the whole area, and then I kind of worked it out that it's a massive area. So I just want to see what this small test does first of all. So we've got 8 dispensers here. So what I'm going to do is put some TNT in each one, and we'll do a quick test and see what kind of mess it makes. I did have to think though that if we're going to, I'm only going to put 1 in each one at the moment, if we got closer to that edge there, it could be a bit of a problem, but we could probably get around that by putting some water over the top of it, so it probably wouldn't matter too much. But if this 9 by 9 or 10 by 10 area is 8 droppers, and we probably need another one in the middle, so it's really 9. Yeah, we need a lot of, not droppers, dispensers. We need a lot of them. Oops. Right, let me go and load these up anyway, and then we'll have a quick test. Okay, so we've got 8 dispensers filled up, and we've got a little viewing area, so let's trigger them off. Let's see what happens. Not bad, not bad. That's easily a good portion of it. However, a lot of that was just the gravel and that. So, but I think it might be quite good fun. Because we could easily move it around if we wanted to, and it's going to get rid of a lot of it. And okay, I'm going to lose things like iron and coal, but let's face it, I've got plenty of these resources. Don't really want whatever we get out of here. So what I'm going to do is put this onto a little bit of a timer and a clock, and then load them up with all this TNT. Alrighty, we have got ourselves a little clock set up, so I'm going to flick this switch, and what it's going to do is send a signal down these repeaters. When it gets to here, it's going to basically power this block that's under it, which then powers that repeater, which powers that block, which then powers the redstone underneath and sends a pulse to that the dispensers. So and because it'll be a little short pulse going along there, it'll then turn itself off again, and then it'll basically go all the way around itself. So it's just a long timing clock off. I did think I could set up a hopper clock, but this is just as equally as doable. So yeah, I think we'll give it a go. Each dispenser's got 64 TNT in it, so what I'm going to do is basically hit this button and watch the magic. Here we go. Let's see what happens. So the clock is going around, you can see, bang, and then it should turn off again. No, that's no good. Okay, something went wrong on my clock. Let me have a look. Okay, worked it out. My mistake. What I should have done was flick the switch on and off. And there you can see the pulse going around now, and that's just going to carry on going around. So let's watch what happens. Yeah, well, that's working pretty good, apart from that middle bit. So I think what I'm going to do is put a dispenser in the center, so that's also dropping down, and then that should get that middle bit as well, and hopefully we'll make ourselves a little bit of a hole. So let me get that done, and we'll get this started again. Right, so we've got a middle dispenser in there now. As you can see, I've just cut through the beacon, turn that off for now. And we've got a few mobs down there, so this is going to be a nice little surprise for them. So let's turn it on and off. No, we've got to put the repeater back in first, because that's the only way to turn it off, is take the repeater out. So let's get back over here so we can watch it. And there we go. And let's see these mobs get blown up. Bye, guys. I love it when a plan comes together. So that middle bit's going to take a little while, but let's enjoy. Well, as you can see down there, we are at bedrock, which actually didn't take that long, so yeah, that's quite good really. So I think given how much time that took, which was no time at all, just to get down those extra few layers, whereas mining that out is going to take an awful lot of time, awful lot of resources in terms of diamonds and picks, and since I've got no other use for that gunpowder that I get from my mob farm, and I've got 2.5 double chests of it, yeah, I think we're going to carry this project on. So I'm going to move this little TNT quarry and get that over to the next one, I think, and yeah, we'll keep it going and get mining. So we've got set up now this quarry machine over here, the TNT dispensers, and the second lot over here. So we've got 9 over there, 9 over there. Each of them have got 32 TNT, which is roughly what we used the first time round. So that should be enough, and hopefully this works. Way! So it just shows it's right on the edge there, but pretty good. We've got a little bit of a lava problem over here, a bit of a lava lake coming out, so yeah, I've got some water over there which we need to be aware of as well, because that's not going to help the TNT when it comes down. So I'm just going to head over here if I can without dying in the lava and see if we can't fix it. This is where I should have brought a bucket with me, but I didn't, so whee! And oh, that's a bit closer, isn't it? But we'll go for it, you know. Whee! So yeah, you know, I like to live dangerously. Right, I'm going to deal with this with some gravel. I think was the easiest thing. I did think I could probably get a bucket and do what I've done before, which is where I've just literally placed the lava within itself, sort of thing, and that can usually resolve it. But yeah, I think with this, yeah, it's not too bad of a lava lake. We can certainly use the gravel to suck up all the lava, and then hopefully we can then just use the TNT to get rid of the gravel, because again, the gravel's really easy to get rid of with TNT. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll get that machine switched back on again. Whee! Well, I think we've done a pretty good job there of doing that, and I got rid of the lava there, and also noticed quite a few lava lakes down here. So what I'm probably going to do is move these along in that direction. So probably where they are, so we'll do either side of there, and then we'll swap them over, or maybe we'll just, no, we'll swap them over and do either side over there, and then do either side over here, and then we can swap them and do those bits. So we'll get 9 bits in total. There's plenty of room around the edge, and yeah, I did a bit of speed mining at level 11 just to make sure we weren't missing any diamonds as we did it, but there's some lava lakes down there, so we'll probably get the TNT going down most of the way, clear the lava, and then we'll let it drop the rest of the way. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Lots of fun, and surely a lot better than mining. And yeah, as you can see, just level 11 mining, my pick's nearly out again, so yeah, I got plenty of TNT, why not? So right, I'm going to get these moved over there. Well, I think we've finished demolishing all that hole, and it's done pretty good. And as you can see, I've started clearing out now the rest of it, because I just want to take the whole thing down to bedrock, apart from one width which I've left around the edge, because what I'm going to do is, what I'd ideally like to do is basically convert all this wall to glass, which is going to take a little bit of effort, but I'm going to do it from the inside, because if you remember, I built a couple out from the temple, which means I've now got space to start building glass up, and once I've done that I'm going to use the torch trick underneath and bring down the glass walls, and hopefully that'll be okay, because the pesky endermen keep coming along and pinching a sand from the bottom, and then the water starts coming down, so I'm going to do that. I've lowered the beacon as well, because the beacon wasn't quite reaching down to bedrock, it was going down to about level 10. So just to get these final bits out, and if I come across, you can see over there, it looks empty but it's not. Let's see if we can get over there now. So yeah, probably not far enough. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so we've basically got ourselves a little chest area here, so as I'm clearing out I'm putting the stone and all that in there, putting anything that we find, yeah, just to store it all. So I've got a bit of storage going on here, got myself a bed, got myself a shooting gallery, and just really, that's rubbish, just really sort of taking this down. So I've got the stairs that come down, and I'm slowly sort of taking all the areas around the outside down to that level, and as I'm doing that I'm putting the torches in as well, because I want torches going all the way around just to keep it lit up. And then we've got the bedrock level, which essentially is this. You can see I've been doing some target practice. So I'm going to clear out this lot of stone and everything, and I'm just, you know, filling it in with this decorative stone, although we'll probably build over the top of it, but it allows me to know I've looked underneath and it's all cleared out, because we've got a few areas that we want to sort of check out. So over here, for example, we've still got this to sort of mine out, and we've got to take this wall back a little bit, which we'll do. The other thing I'm doing as well, and you can probably see it more up there, so let's just go back at the top if we can hit it, which we can't. In fact, we can see it here. So what I'm doing as well is using this light grey stained glass, and it's basically to sort of keep all areas clear, if you like. So I've done it up here as well, if I can just come out. So as you can see, so if there's any areas like that that are exposed, the mob could come out of, they won't be able to. So yeah, so it's just making it mob proof than anything else, and we'll try and make the bottom spawn proof. So again, we've got to do that corner up there, but I didn't want to block them off. I wanted to keep them a feature of what holes are up there. So yeah, so like up here, for example, we've got this cave, it's lit up, and as long as it's all nicely lit up and we've lit everywhere up, then we'll come up here and we'll start putting in the stained glass. So I've got some more bone meal, so I'll have to probably get a lot more bone meal to do that, make some more glass. But yeah, looking pretty good, I think. I think we've made a huge amount of progress on this this time. We've got a few areas to clear out like this, just to get rid of lava when we take it down. And we have a slime chunk over there, so that's something that needs sorting out definitely, because it's the only trouble when you're actually doing an area like this and clearing it out, is you've probably got, you know, half a dozen chunks within the area, so there's a very good chance that you're going to have a slime chunk, especially with all this sort of flat area. So it's a bit of a pain, but yeah, we'll have to spawn proof it or something like that, I think, so if we can. But yeah, much progress. So I'll probably just get all this cleared out, because it's just mundane, boring work as I try and clear it out. Get all that done between episodes, and then next time we're over here, we can start working on our actual farm, our guardian farm. We might go over and play around with that other guardian temple as well. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the episode, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been a blast. Sorry, it's been a blast. TNT? No? Okay. Alright, I'll keep the bad jokes for the Christmas crackers. But anyway, thanks for watching. Do join me again here on WildCraft SMP Server. My name is WildTrekker, and bye for now. Bye bye. Bye.